The most important thing when working out of doors is to travel light, to have as little equipment as you can possibly manage, so that you're not dragging trolleys around or carrying big easels or heavy folding chairs or whatever they may be. So basically what you want is a paint box, an easel, and a way of carrying wet painting. Now you can use a basic paint box like this, where you can keep the paints and brushes inside the box. You can sit down and work on a picture in the lid of this type of box. This is the one that I use most of the time. This is a box that I got from America, Pochard box from America. This has a little drawer in it where I squeeze out the colours that I don't use a lot of, the alizarin crimson, vermilion, cadmium red, cadmium yellows, the type of colours that cover very well that you're not going to use a lot of. And then I'll take the other tubes with me, ultramarine blue, yellow ochre, white, burnt sienna maybe, whatever, depending on where I am. That way you cut down on weight. This box also has a wet picture holder carrier in the lid of the box. This is 8 by 10, though it can take 10 by 12s, 10 by 14s as well. This box fits onto a photographic easel, like that, you're ready to go. If you're using this type of paint box, a standard wooden or metal tripod easel is perfect. These don't weigh very much. When it comes to carrying wet pictures, obviously you've got this solution. Otherwise you can buy boxes on the internet. This will hold 6 10 by 12 panels, that type of box. If you prefer working on canvas, then you can also find these canvas holders so that you can carry 2 wet canvases face to face. Good, so that's your. The other thing I was going to say about working, whether it's on canvas or whether it's on canvas panels or MDF boards, whatever you choose to work on, always put a colour, an imprimatura colour onto the board before you start work. Nothing worse than trying to work outside in bright light on a white board. You're much better to start off with a sort of mid-tone. I use a fairly sort of cool grey as a mid-tone, and then I can take darks and lights from that. If you need to sit down, I personally suggest always standing up to paint, purely for the simple reason that you can then move back, take a few steps back and have a look and get a better overall view of the picture, rather than when you're sitting down in front of it you don't tend to get that perspective. But if you do need to sit down, then you can buy something like this where you can keep all your painting equipment, paint box in there, and you've got the folding chair as part of the backpack. The amount of equipment that I would use, because I'm using this box which doesn't have room for paintbrushes in it, I would then use a paintbrush carrier, this sort of thing. What else would I have in my bag? I would have a hat, sunblock, bottle of water probably, and that's it. The whole thing will weigh 3 or 4 kilos. Paint box, easel, everything all together, and take up a very limited amount of space, which therefore enables me to get to wherever it is I want to get to. That's about 5 kilos total. You really don't need more than that. Okay. If you have any questions about any of this equipment, please send me an email. Okay. Thank you very much. Bye.